Welcome to Reality Reflections. I'm Steven, and this is Brandon. We're having conscious conversations while we ride along. So remember to like and subscribe.
Me and my brother, same blood, same name, same block, different pain, same flame. He took the long road,
right on in,
I took the hard one. Both of us learned how to move with a scar on. Mama said, lift each other when you fall. So we built from the rubble, brick by brick, wall to wall. He got the vision, I got the patience. We put it together, now the whole town is waiting. We don't just talk, we put in work. Two steady hands pulling up the dirt. If one gets weak, the other stays true. What I can't do alone, I can do with you too.
It's like got a brain, and you just gotta work with it. But it's okay.
Bro, speaking of cars and brains, so this weekend news, Ford CEO is talking about he don't want people to be able to repair their vehicles. This has been a long time and a long issue.
What you mean?
Like, okay, so a decade or two ago, it started with like a lot of the farm equipment.
Right.
It's the right to repair and the whole fight for the right to repair. Who owns it, and do you have a right to work on the machines that you bought?
You seen the kids on the
I hate
corner
that
with no
I see
hope
lights
in their chest.
on that
I seen
license
time
plate in the
brothers
car in
trying to
front of us.
do their
What's
best.
up?
So we started
Nonetheless, so the right to repair is an external worried about it. Nonetheless, that's my ADHD. I'm distracted. The right to repair. So the Ford CEO came out basically saying, as there's a Ford Bronco in front of us, he said, you can work on a 1973 Ford Bronco, no problem, but these new cars, it's unsafe for you to work on it. But they're making it exclusive, and they're making it harder and harder for mechanics or people at the house to work on their own vehicles. And now they're trying to basically make it to where you don't have the right to be able to work on your vehicle, even though you bought it. And if you notice, first off, 2026, 2027 vehicles, they're putting all sorts of biometrics and fancy systems in there to be able to shut down the vehicles dependent on your driving. So if the vehicle thinks you're impaired or something, it can shut the vehicle down
for you.
And even call emergency for you. Okay, but if there's an emergency that happens, like maybe getting your head busted with a bat or something, and then you race into the hospital, what if my car shuts down because I'm driving erratic?
Because it will.
Because my blood is pumping and something. So it's a whole thing. But this fool literally just got an interview saying, no, like we want you to take it to the dealership. They're gonna try to make it more and more exclusive to where mom and pop shops can't work on vehicles and stuff like that. And they've already been doing it because software is everything these days. You know, and the software built in vehicles. And as a mechanic, yeah, the newer vehicles are harder to work on, but newer vehicles don't even last like they used to. If you notice, like, brand new vehicles now are getting 50, 60,000 miles before having major breakdowns.
Right.
So one or two options. Either you're doing it on purpose or your engineering is horrible.
And the engineering is not, I don't think it's the engineering. I think it's 100% doing it on purpose. I mean,
absolutely.
The money stops when you start putting humans being able to work on their own machine. That's probably why this Ford rule is, probably going to pass, because
they just sat down with the president. Like GMC, Ford, one of the automotive groups was sitting there with them having these conversations. And it comes off the back that a lot of car dealerships make that money off service and not even necessarily the car sales.
Right.
So in 2 years, they lost 20% of the vehicles that they're typically serviced, where they were saying, a couple years ago, 70% of new vehicles would get serviced at the dealership. And now, 2 years later, 50% of them.
Right.
So they're panicking. But that's why they're also pushing these things to force you to bring it to them, and yada, yada, yada. America, capitalism, free economy. Yeah.
With you being both a car owner, motorcycle owner, and a mechanic, what's your opinion on it? Because, actually, I'm going to get my opinion first, because I'm not a mechanic. But I do work on my car.
Right.
2 reasons. First off, I enjoy it. I'm a male. I love working on my cars. And second off, it's expensive. I mean, if you really look at it, when I take my car, I'm not gonna say the brand, but when I take my car and it needs to be fixed by the dealership where it came from, or the company it's from, manufactured from, I am paying. I can go on Amazon and get the part for pennies on the dollar. But then if I take it to the dealership, they won't accept that part. You know why? Because they want to buy the part. They want me to buy the part with them so they can charge extra, and they want that labor fee. Understood. But then on the second note, like, I've already studied how to fix this part, and I've worked on my car a million times. And now they're trying to stop that because they're not making that extra dollar.
Right. Because times are tough for everybody, but they got to make sure they got theirs, even though they got money.
Got to make it even tougher. So, mechanic / owner.
So the part side of it, I get it. Don't buy the part from us if we're going to do the repair.
Okay.
Because a lot of times you're going out there.
Insurance.
It's not even insurance or warranty. That's the fact. Well, it's more of a warranty. I'm not going to warranty any part that you brought me.
Okay.
I can install it. It fails tomorrow. It happens, and that happens plenty. We see it more and more because, in my opinion, during COVID, when they cut a lot of jobs, they cut a lot of quality control across the spectrum. Now, these companies were like, all right, now that we got rid of these number of people, what's it going to cost us?
Right. So
they start looking at what percent of comebacks, what percent of warranties they got to deal with, and now there's a lot worse quality of parts than what used to be. So, yes, I get not bringing in your own parts for the dealership, but the right to work on your vehicles is yours. And it's to the point where some of these newer vehicles, you can't even change the brakes without hooking up to a computer system.
Right.
And that is them making it exclusive because you don't have the software. You don't have the fancy scanners and computers. And they make it expensive for the shops to even buy this stuff. But being able to turn the wrench and work on things and fix on things is fundamental to human growth. That's how we got here. When I got into motorcycles, I didn't know anything. I never changed oil. I never worked on my vehicles. I had my older brother do it because he was more skilled at it. Got into bikes, fell in love with it, realized I couldn't afford to keep taking it to the shop, so I better start learning. Loved it, turned it into a career. But the day we stop having the ability to work on things with our hands, what are we doing?
Okay, so, but that, in my opinion, I think that's kind of where it is going.
Absolutely.
Not because it's an accident. I think this is...
Oh, it's purpose.
It's all purpose. They can't go into what I'm going to call phase 2 of, their new world without actually... because we've seen it on TV. We've discussed this before. We've seen it. We created this image of Futurama type of living forever, right? But in order to actually start implementing things, the government has to start making it. They have to start somewhere, and what I mean by that is, let's take away your right to work on a car, so that way now we can put our robots in that we have, or whatever, the computers and things like that, the AIs and all that, so that way it looks like it's not a big step, but it's a huge step, because now I got these few, now I can add something else, now I add a human, I take away a human worker, don't have to worry, and then of course becomes a money thing after that. I don't have to pay and all that. It's just... And
it's like, I turn wrenches for a living, and I will still sometimes take my vehicle to the dealership. If I want to overpay, if I want to be able to have them thoroughly diagnose or examine my vehicle top to bottom, because I know a manufacturer is going to look at their brand a lot differently than a shop that just services everything.
Yeah.
There's, I'm paying for not a concierge service, but a thoroughness, an expectation that it's in their wheelhouse, top, bottom. And I'm gonna let them know by the conversation, like, hey, this is why I'm doing this. You know, but I've seen a lot of things once I got into shops, and I saw a lot of people that turn riches, and boy, let me tell you,
it's crazy.
You know, but it's important for us to be able, and you know, it's if nobody says anything, if nobody does anything, then they have their free will, and it's imposed on us whether we like it or not.
Right.
You know, we saw that with electric vehicles. They was trying hard to force it, and basically everybody's like, nah. Now manufacturers aren't making electric vehicles in the same way they thought they were going to when they thought everybody was going to have electric.
Yeah.
You know, for the federal government or whatever by this year. But the reality was, like, our landscape wasn't even built to support that. Everything we have is built off of a combustion engine right now.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so until you change that landscape to make it just as convenient to have this next technology, which is amazing. I think it's insane. And
where the future going with it. Right.
You know, so I'm not gonna knock the technology. I'm all for it. But, you know, not to keep going on and on with the tangent, but when I was at the construction company, I was working with some real old school heavy duty mechanics. And when the excavators, dozers, skid steers started getting tablets and digital screens in there, it was a game changer.
Yeah.
Because the old heads had to learn to deal with the computer system that they can't stand. You know, and I saw the telematics and the reporting and the features they sell you and the subscriptions.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we had an automotive scanner. You had to pay $10,000 for the scanner, and then you paid $1,000 every year for a renewal for the subscription.
Wow.
Hardware used to be where the money's at. Now it's in software. And that's, you know, that's how the cookie crumbles.
That's how that cookie and crumbling. Cookies sound good right now.
Bro, I like cookies.
Bro, I literally today I saw what do you call it? Insomnia cookies. Do you know what that is?
Nah, make you sleep.
Nah.
Keep you up?
That's what I thought at first, but it's
like
an actual
crack
place.
cookies.
Cookies.
Insomnia. Ain't insomnia when you can't sleep?
That's what I thought. But they actually have a place, and sorry, Insomnia, don't sue me. I'm just, you know, I passed you guys up, and y'all had a nice line out there.
Send some cookies.
Send us some cookies. We gonna try them. Y'all send us some cookies, and we gonna try them. Because I'm for all kinds. I eat peanut butter,
Bro,
sugar,
all of them.
chocolate chip,
Hey,
mac, and macadamia.
you know what I don't appreciate? 7-Eleven putting their cookies by the counter and stuff, making it all cheap. Just got a whole table full.
They the only one too.
Bro, they know what they doing.
You know what they need to do? Put them grandmas up there.
Bro, them grandma cookies.
Put them grandmas up there.
Grandma cookies.
People fight behind some grandmas.
You know what ain't nothing?
Stop. No.
Not Chips Ahoy ain't nothing. But also the little tan package.
Which one? The
Uncle, is it Uncle? I don't know.
Oh,
You know what I'm talking about?
You don't like them?
Man, I don't want no crunchy hard rock hard cookie. That's why I like my new Chips Ahoy. Give me the chews.
Man.
Bro.
I wish I would have brought a pack of cookies. Because it'll be them Chips Ahoy, them soft ones. I'll eat a whole.
Bro, I wish I could.
Made it.
I wish, man. There's sometimes like I was talking about I'm a recovering fatty. Like there's sometimes I just want to relapse. I just want to go back and not giving a darn.
You don't need to hang with me. You already know.
I know. Man, I used to have a bowl in the fridge. It's nonsense. Must be nice. Metabolism didn't work for me.
Let me drink some of this African. Look, but I'm a recovering fatty.
This man runs from city to city. Ain't no fat man got up and said, hey, let's go run to the next city.
Let's go run. But not even let's go run across the street. Let's go run to the next country.
Hey, I used to say the only place I run is to the fridge and from some lights. But now, I enjoy running.
But do you cook the same way? That's what you see. I know how you used to cook. The skillets be.
How did I used to cook?
Them skillets used to be burning, and not in a bad way. You can don't test me on how you used to cook.
I blocked all this. I'm good with dealing trauma, so I blocked all this out of my mind.
I'm finna remind you. You was cooking.
Especially for some breakfast.
See you in your block. It's coming back slowly but surely.
Yeah,
don't do it though.
Don't let me have groceries in the house. Now I just
What?
Bro, I act like I ain't got no money.
Oh, absolutely not.
I can't have it in the house, or I eat it and I eat it quick. Just
But that's what you.
Nah, man. I keep it simple now.
You know what? I'm gonna encourage you to continue your journey.
You know what else?
But if you ever have food in your house and I'm there, I need all skillets. You got skillets?
Yeah, bro.
You better not ever let me.
My brother's a chef, so place stay stocked. But I don't appreciate Pop-Tarts with protein. Bro, like, come on, man. That's already
Pop-Tarts with protein.
Bro, that, like, for real. And that was a weakness. I'm like, man, I'm not about to play with y'all. But I can't lie to myself and be like, I'm gonna eat them for the protein.
I'm gonna eat them for the protein.
That's how they get you. It's like, okay, it's like diet. Diet, anytime it's labeled diet, it just means more additives, more fake stuff. It ain't no better for you. And for all the doctors talking about drink a diet, man, you killing the folks. You wrong for that. Aspartame ain't good for nobody.
Look,
Let me have my
I've never been on a. Nah, give me these. Hold on.
No.
Hold on. Hold up. Carbs. Guess. How many grams?
Bro, in that one pack, how many servings is in the pack?
See, you want to do
Because I gotta do the math.
Don't do the lighter side of you. Let's do the darker side of you right now.
But I guarantee you
Because
there's
the lighter
about
side
20 grams of carbs in there.
Easy, 22.
Yeah.
Easy, 22 grams for one
22 grams!
serving.
And how many servings is in the package?
Serving size, 1 pack.
Okay, that's good. Thank God.
Yeah, because if not, you was going to be out of that. Oh, I done had 49.
Even changing my ways, I had to think about it. How many grams is in an ounce? 28!
Ooh.
A half is 14.
Ooh.
Quarters is 7. 3.5s.
Ooh, we're getting a little
But nonetheless, would we ever, that's grams, that's carbs. But look at the sugars. You drink a soda, it's got 56 grams of, why I do 2 ounces, of sugar in it. And you would never sit there and scoop that much sugar on a scale and then pour it. You probably would.
Not on a scale. But
Yeah, you might drink it.
I eat sugar by itself.
Ridiculous. Big ass kid. Must be nice. That's
Who
why-
don't? Who don't eat sugar from a spoon?
Most people.
Okay. You know I got the sugar. I know I'm coming off of the subject. Since you're talking about sugar though.
Mm-hmm.
You eat cereal? Okay. What's your favorite cereal?
Don't get me on cereal.
Give me your favorite 3 cereals.
It don't matter. I'm a fatty.
I'm putting sugar in them.
Bro, it don't matter.
I'm putting sugar in
if I
every
had to
one of
live
them.
off one food alone, it would be cereal.
Okay. I'm in there.
When
I'm
I say-
same. I'm okay with that.
You know how I knew I had an issue, bro? Mind you, we was poor and obese. But when I was in elementary school, I was always on free lunch.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody would put their leftovers on this little desk in the corner of the cafeteria
Right.
for everybody to grab. Boy, when I say I used to drink about 4 or 5 of them chocolate milks, take all the cereal, bro, I'd eat Crispix with no sugar, no problem. It don't give me Rice Krispies with no sugar. I don't care.
What?
Well, it don't, bro. I'm telling you, it don't matter.
Rice Krispies with no sugar is diabolical.
Bro, I grew up without.
Not the originals. The originals.
Bro, Snap, Crackle, Pop. Listening to it before I eat it.
I don't mind having a conversation with them before I eat
having sugar
them.
in the house was a luxury.
But they.
What did we have sugar in the house for? We didn't have tea. We didn't have Kool-Aid. We had Flavor Aid.
Y'all not finna drink no tea with no Kool-Aid. I mean, no tea with no sugar.
We didn't have the tea there. I remember vividly going out to eat when I was younger and drinking tea one day without sugar. I was like, who does this? Wow.
With what?
Without sugar.
Oh,
This
you're
is
right.
before I got introduced to my black side.
Oh, okay, heard.
It changed. Then we learned the secret recipes from grandma and it's on and popping. So is diabetes.
Oh, I didn't know this was hereditary.
Nah, it's not hereditary. It's the habits that are hereditary. Yeah, we sit there slamming. Actually, you know what? I lied. That wasn't even. I can't say that was my white side because my neighbors used to kill some Kool-Aid. I used to have some neighbors that took us on like their own. We would walk in their house 8 o'clock in the morning, make ourselves comfortable. But they put me on Kool-Aid for real.
It's not necessarily.
Shout out Carrie and James.
Oh yeah. It's not necessarily about the culture. It's about kind of where you grew up at.
Yeah.
Southern.
Sugar.
I'm talking. You finna go get some sugar. We ain't finna grow all this sugar and only put a little bit in no cup.
But I must say, my mama's from Minnesota, and she didn't have, proper home training from her mom. So, you know what? She didn't know no better.
I'm putting it in Rice Krispies. I'm gonna put it in the sugar, what you call it? The cereal that got more sugar in it already. Frosted Flakes. I'm putting it in sugar. What you call them?
Fruit Loops.
Fruit Loops. I'm putting them in there.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
What? I gotta have it.
Fruity Pebbles.
Fruity Pebbles, especially.
Chocolate Fruity
Fruity Pebbles.
Bro, those were the best because I had chocolate milk afterwards.
It's going down, and the taste of it. Stop it, man. I'm going in. I'm not playing. And as soon as I dip in, and I got that little hunk of sugar on the end of that there with that spoon, every spoonful.
Bro, that's too much.
It's going down.
It's too much. Look, my blood sugar rising just talking about it.
I plays no games. I played no game. Mama used to say, who eating all the sugar? I kept my mouth closed, but I knew what was going on.
That's crazy.
I knew what was going on because I may or may not been the culprit.
Yeah.
Sugar's where it's at. You put sugar in cornbread?
Bro.
If you give me the wrong answer to this cornbread
I don't
crash.
make no cornbread. I like bread too much. I can't be eating that stuff.
Oh, absolutely not.
One of them car trailers got the shimmies.
Look, it's just going like this. Nah, man. But you
You gotta put sugar in there.
Okay.
Sugar in the spaghetti.
In what?
Spaghetti.
Man, okay now. You're getting light. You're getting real light.
You don't put sugar in spaghetti?
You put any form. Oh Lord, Lord. Did you just say sugar and spaghetti?
I didn't say I did it. I'm just throwing it out there.
I hope you don't know a soul. I hope you don't know a soul in existence who puts sugar in spaghetti. Because if you do, please send them my way.
Okay, maybe I just read this in an article. I don't know.
Please don't ever. Please, whatever article is. First off, they
Why? You the sugar fanatic? Sugar and everything. Why not sugar and spaghetti?
Okay. You know what? You got me on that. But as don't belong in everything. I'm not finna eat no Italian food with no sugar. They sweets is barely, Italian sweets is barely got some sugar in it.
You chefing too much. And you just bit that way too ferociously.
Snapper just Slim Jim. I can't believe this. Man, that was the lighter side of you.
I don't know, man. I grew up with like SpaghettiOs. We was lucky to have that.
SpaghettiOs.
Man, canned goods.
We grew up on. I know what canned goods is. We still. I'm not finna throw away no canned goods.
I try not to. Well, I eat pretty basic. So.
It hit you too well.
Nah, I just don't be eating stuff out of a can. Bro, like.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing. But you know how hard it was getting out of that mentality? Because I'm fat, bro. I got to get the big cans or I'm going to eat 3 of them cans.
Don't get the big cans. Well, yeah, you
Because I'm going to eat like 3 of the little cans. That's just a little tease.
That's why that's why it's called managing what not managing.
Portion sizes?
Portioning.
Man, don't nobody like that. I like to eat a lot. That's why you eat quinoa by the plate.
No, that's why you get a full meal 3 times a day.
Bro, if I eat full meals 3 times a day.
But they're portioned. You portion out. Why do you think those fancy restaurants, they'll bring you the entrees and
because people will pay too much for too little. It's a ripoff.
This is true.
But they also be tasting their food. I don't be tasting it.
I be eating. Yeah, I'm the same way. I'm gonna go ahead.
That's why I had to, like, mindfulness and everything, but mindful eating. Be like, Brandon, why you got a whole spoonful ready before you finish chewing the one that you just put in your mouth? Like, take your time. Be mindful. Savor it. Enjoy it.
No, I need mine. I'm here. I'm hungry. Don't tell me how to eat. You dictating my food, you get away from my kitchen.
Yeah. I don't nobody tell me, but I do it for me.
Not around them. No. That's something that it frustrates me. Bye dear. Dictatorship, and not even just in politics and anything like that. You telling me you could tell somebody else what to do about what they got going on?
Yeah.
Let them make the decisions.
Let them make the decisions. It's one thing, and like for me, it's I showed you so instead of I told you so. People always want to be like, oh, you should do this, you should do this. Man, why don't you show them what it'll do by living how you want to live, and if that inspires them, then they'll go out and get it. But it's like, it's there's an art to it, because it's like, don't nobody want to be told what they should eat, how they should eat.
At all.
At the same time, like, you can drop some gems and shed some light, because like we giggling, ha about it, but like being over 350 at one point in my life, like, man, I gotta take it serious.
Right.
But also,
right.
I don't want. Some things are inevitable, and this country is addicted to sugar. It's real. And I had a mother that was addicted to Diet Coke. I love Diet Coke. I'm dying for a Diet Coke. Listen to what you're saying. You watch the folks that can't break themselves of a soda habit.
You know how you spell diet?
Die.
You know how many people crave diet?
Aspartame, side effect, benign brain tumors. Or brain tumors. My mom had a benign one. Like, we don't, it's a scam. And I'm not gonna keep going on my little health rant, but God gave us everything we need.
Right.
And he didn't give us no food with barcodes.
Oh.
Sugar's only produced naturally a few ways. Nectars, sugar cane, syrups, molasses, whatever. But it takes a couple acres of sugar cane to make a couple pounds of processed sugar, and we taking in half a pound a day on average, a lot of Americans. But like I said, you could drink a 20-ounce soda and consume 2 ounces of sugar. And the same part of your brain lights up from sugar as it does cocaine. And that's why I'll go at it like a drug and break an addiction, because the sad reality is a lot of people feed for that. But I mean, shoot, we had Surge on the playground in our elementary school.
The who?
Surge? Remember that soda?
The energy drink?
Bro, it wasn't even an energy drink. It was a cracked out soda. That was before energy drinks was even a thing.
Man, there was this thing. Did you ever try? Is it Red Line? Red Line.
Oh, them office days?
Was it with you?
Bro.
It was with you.
Bro.
It was with you. Red Line.
We used to be so dumb.
Man,
We used to drink the whole thing and
It
chug
told us on the thing to only drink half.
Bro, we used to put 5-hour energy drinks in the BFC monster cans. Bro, and it's like
That was oh my goodness.
We been off it.
I was wondering why I was all look, Brandon, I promise you, after that, I don't think I've ever seen they were killing kids.
I'm so thankful and grateful for God allowing me to have health and my heart not exploded. Bro.
And then we on caffeine all day. That is crazy how we lived.
And we survived.
That is crazy.
Bro,
So for you youngsters who don't know what Red Line,
they still got it.
yeah, go look it up. Go get one. I don't think they're as potent as they used to be, because they were really like people.
They were liquid crack.
They were legal crack. That's exactly what it was, and it was tough. It was tough to indulge in it, but I thought I was smarter than man. I had one time.
Go ahead.
I had one time where I took it. I was in the office, and our boss, our boss, he asked me to do it. I said, bet you won't chug it. I'm in an office full of grown men. What you mean I won't chug it? I ain't no, you know what I'm saying? So I took it. I didn't feel nothing. And I'm talking cash money. Guess what I did behind it? I hit a Dr. Pepper with it. This is when I was hitting sodas real hard. I hit a Dr. Pepper with it. Man, I could not tell you how many calls I went through. I probably hit 1,000 calls.
Yeah.
I was moving. I'm talking fast. One of the guys, our other manager, used to tell me, you gotta slow down. You gotta slow down. They played a recording back to me. I'm up there like this. I could have did that Bobby Had a Baby It's a Boy commercial back in the day.
I don't know what.
It's a cell phone commercial. You have to talk real fast when you're running out of minutes. Bobby Had a Baby It's a Boy. Click, put everything in one sentence. That's how I used to do. Probably like I'm doing now.
I only did that for like collect calls. Hey, I'm here, come get me.
Who knows what a collect call is?
There's still a section of society that knows collect calls way too well. But I'm not talking about from the payphone.
Ooh. Oh, Lord. Oh, yeah. And I know that collect call too.
Oh, hell, man, 'cause them bills
You have a collect call from the.
Them bills get up there quick.
Boy, I say, don't call me no more.
Man,
Don't call me no more. What's
shift
up?
the subject. Coke. K-O-C-H. That's a messed up family.
Why are you calling it Coke?
That's Coke. That's how you pronounce it.
No way. Is that not French?
Man, we ain't about to do this. It's the Koch family. Look up the Koch brothers.
Okay. We're gonna go with Coke because I will look it up later.
They be
I'm gonna look it
They
up
be
later.
putting waste materials all over in these other countries and stuff.
No
They
kidding.
out. Yeah, they got people in politics now.
Oh,
They
man.
got buku money.
What they got going?
Everything.
So what they transport?
I don't know.
Don't nobody know.
Somebody know. But let's just say trucking enterprise. They got a whole bunch.
Because I done seen a lot of them, and all they say is transport.
But they're notorious for
Look at this food.
shady business things. It's like some of these water companies that we don't support will sit there and drown and drain lakes where the citizens can't even water their own lawns because they're on a water shortage, but a company could come in there and suck all the resources out of them. Drink African. But water's good.
Is. Man, that's wild though. You believe that we're drinking well, let me put it like this. You didn't know I used to work for the water department in West Texas, right?
No.
Okay, so I did. I was the administrative assistant for city's water department in West Texas. And one thing I learned, and that my boss informed me of, was that we're just drinking dinosaur water. Everything that we drink is not rotated, but
It's always been in circulation.
yeah.
Science showed us that back in the day.
But I didn't understand it until I started working there.
Oh yeah, that's a whole different
Going to water
perspective.
treatment plants and things like that.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. Like, I said, oh, okay, we really out here now.
Water is amazing. The Way of the Water. Bruce Lee type-ish. Avatar 2. What else can be a solid, liquid, and gas? Changing My Ways. One of the videos that Dr. Emo, the water experiment, blew my mind. You look at water under a microscope, it has a geometric, like snowflake pattern. How you talk to the water changes the molecular structure of it. And if you look at it under a microscope, I'll send you the thing. It's crazy. It goes from this beautiful geometric, if you say hate, to looking all distorted, messed up.
No way.
Absolutely, bro. This is what made me, like, when it got into, like, reprogramming the subconscious and stuff like that, and your body's made of how much water? And I said, oh, wait, Brandon. So what your inside is really looking like?
Ooh.
And then started thinking positive thoughts, having positive words as I even drank water, because, and teachers have done the experiments, in their classrooms, just to show the difference. And talking to a water bottle every day and looking under a microscope, it definitely changed the molecular structure. But that's the whole quantum side of things, and it's pretty cool.
That's wild.
Yeah.
That's wild. I didn't-
Water experiment. It's a trip.
Ooh, that's a 349. Okay, yes.
These gas prices. So what else is going on, man?
Man, there's a lot going on. I think we're gonna. What's the plan for? You know, shows and things like that. What do we want to give a little hint to what's coming for?
Man, I know I want to get into music and faith here sooner than later.
I forgot to tell you something. When I called, I guess we went to church for the first time in years.
Man, I haven't talked to you since you went, but you mentioned you was going.
Oh, did I? I'm
Yeah.
glad I went.
Man, tell me about it.
I went to, bro. It was. And so and the backstory, because we're on the subject. You know the backstory?
No, I know nothing.
Why I didn't go. Okay, so me being comfortable with myself, I'm gonna tell everything. And vulnerability is what makes our show so good, makes our podcast so good. And so this is one of those times. So years ago, I used to go to church all the time. And I'll make it quick, but I used to go to church all the time. And there was a time that I always used to walk home from church, and we lived on the other side of town. But it was good for me. Good for walking and stuff, cross country running and things like that. Anyway, there was this one time, me being a young kid, went to church and was sexually assaulted and just to get into it, so I can not get too into the subject, by a older person who was there, offered me a ride. I didn't know what was going on, drove me to a secluded place and took advantage. Yeah, so we'll dig into that at a different time. But it, of course, stopped me from going to church for a long time. And as a matter of fact, I've went a couple times since with an ex-wife and things like that. But on my own, I was able to go for the first time this past Sunday. And when I tell you, I wasted a lot of time not going. When I went in, I was so skeptical. I was so upset prior to going in, that it made me resent God. It made me resent the feel of religion and things like that, where what people believe in, and I was basically losing my faith in it. So the past month or so, I've had some encounters with, I guess they'll be called disciples. I'm not sure what the actual terminology is when people go out and actually evangelists,
People doing the Lord's work.
Right, that part. All different churches. It wasn't the same church.
Right.
Anyway, I got more than once this has happened, and I think I told you a couple times that it has happened, and it happened again Friday, I want to say, and something just hit me. They were like, I spoke to a group of guys, and they were talking to me about, they stopped me, and they were, and by the end of the conversation, they were like asking me questions about how did I survive and blah blah blah, and things like that. And I was just like, okay, this is just not coincidence. Right. Nothing is coincidence. And so, and I don't know what made me. I woke up before that Sunday. I woke up Sunday and was like, I'm going. Crazy thing about it, it was raining, and I'm not talking raining. It was pouring with the sun out.
Come on.
The sun was out, and right hand to the man, I asked God, I was like, can you just let it stop raining for 5 minutes while I go to the car and get my clothes out of the car and iron them and stuff like that, so I can go to church if it's meant for me to go. And if it didn't clear up,
Won't he do it?
when I tell you it cleared up, it cleared up. And this was all within a 8-minute span that I noticed the rain would stop.
Yeah.
And so anyway, and I was like, okay, that's the sign to go. There's no excuse. I'm 20 years of this, ready to go by myself.
Yeah.
And so I got dressed and I waited out. I got to the address, which is just, a little hole in the wall church. It's not, something big or whatever.
Right.
I get into it. I get into the church and I get into the church and it just grabs you.
Yeah.
These people are similar to me
Yeah.
in background, history, as far as places we've been. Ordinary people. These aren't these high dollar people going, trying to show off and things like that. Like I said, it was a hole in the wall, basically. And I just felt it, a lot of presence of the Lord. And, we hit Matthew, and it was a good feeling. It was a good feeling. I think it was overdue.
Man, presence is an amazing thing. Feeling the presence of God is like no other. And where two or more are gathered in His name, He'll be there.
Mm-hmm.
And that's real deal.
It is.
And I think it's safe to say that even though the times we've departed from church, we still had a relationship with God.
That's true.
Yeah. I personally rededicated my life in my mid-20s before I ever wanted to go back, before I went back to church, because even when I went back to church, it wasn't that I wanted to necessarily.
Right.
So, I'll never diminish one's ability to have a relationship with God outside of the church, but we're not called to go at it alone.
Mm-hmm.
In the power of community. And we've lost the sense of community in our communities.
Right.
We don't even understand what it means to be community, to have a neighbor, and understanding the kingdom and the principles, and walking with like-minded people.
Right.
For me, when I changed my ways in my mid-20s, I had to cut everybody off. If you weren't helping, you were hurting. And I'm not asking nothing from nobody, but if I can't call on you, if I can have a conversation with you, if you just don't bring anything to the table in one way or another, I couldn't have you in my life. That changed my world holistically. Mind, body, spirit. God was good. Things were working. But the joy and the benefit of doing it with others, is where the church has came in clutch, and the church is the body, not the building, and luckily, being able to go to church and feel the presence of God on a regular basis, for me, it came through praise and worship and music, is an amazing thing that people miss out on, even if you have a relationship with Christ, and in the name of manhood and maximizing manhood and being a leader and stepping up to do things for the next generation, it's like, if you're not working towards something, you're falling back, so being a better person, not using religion as a moral high ground or a self-help program, but being around people that understand the principles that are found in the Bible. That's dope though, man. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm glad that you went. I know that's got to be one of the hardest things ever.
Yeah, it was. And a lot of people don't understand the reality of that. I want to kind of go back to that day, and not just to dwell on it, but to be informed.
Yeah.
Informed. So as we break open our show, there's going to be a lot of points where we just had some vulnerable times,
Right.
And I'm okay with it. I've come to understand that the more I'm able to talk about things like that, the more at peace myself I become, and not just angry at the world or angry at individuals for making choices that were made 20 years ago, right? But yeah, it was just one of those moments where, as a young boy, you're told to be a man and be aware and things like that, and this is how you should handle certain situations, because one thing that is not as common, as prominent, is help for men in situations like that. We have it for women. You'll see every day.
For sure.
This is how a woman should do this, or a little girl should handle this. But when it comes to a male, it's be strong, toughen up,
Right.
blah blah blah. You should have and did such and such. And the reality is, we are still human.
For sure.
And the reason why women are as scared as they are when stuff happens to them is because of the actions. It doesn't matter if it was male or female. It doesn't. The actual action of that causes what we know as fear, becomes your reality. And so how to handle that is, oh man, it gets complicated. But like I said, we can break into that later on. I just wanted to touch up on, because I know a couple of viewers are gonna be like, wait, you just skipped on over that. And notice I didn't go into detail because,
hey,
that's a different time.
For sure.
Plus, I just got my makeup on. I don't want to smear my makeup.
We didn't tell you guys he puts on blackface for the shows.
Yeah, homie. What's up? Nah.
But,
Canceled.
man, whatever.
But yeah, I can't wait to touch up on a little bit of that. But it's Tom. Ugh.
That's the bougie grocery store back in the day.
Now Tom make sure we don't go in there.
For real? But this is...
It's still bougie, if not times 10 bougie. They make their, I went in there a couple days ago to find a family meal, and man, we as people, culture,
fried chicken,
family meal.
Yeah.
I'm talking, say, even let's go white people meal. Say a lasagna for a black family. You're going to have a big lasagna, a casserole. And it's going to be cheap because they know in Walmart you need that.
Don't get me going on Walmart, bro.
Okay.
That's hell on earth.
And then you go to Tom Thumb. Tom Thumb got a family pack this big.
Yeah, that's...
And it costs $700.
Yeah, they wrong.
They do not want us in there. They do not.
More reason to go.
They do not want us in Tom Thumb. Nobody uncle. I was gonna say Uncle Tom. That's crazy. They gonna cancel Steven. You gonna have to get another partner.
My middle name's Thomas.
Another.
And I'm an uncle.
But yeah, and at first I thought it was just okay. No, it's just no. They are serious. They don't have family packs for anything that is
ain't
like
nothing budget about it
at all. At all. It is not budget friendly at all. They want their clientele to be
whatever.
Yeah, individuals in that tax bracket. So I went in there looking like this. Where all the white women at?
Yeah, I'm going there in a white beater, a black one.
No, yeah.
What?
Ooh.
And then I'm gonna tell them it's my white side doing it.
Ah, come on.
You judge your mama.
What they gonna do?
Nothing.
Nathaniel, they gonna. I guarantee you, they gonna have somebody following you.
Let's go, guy. I'll probably steal too. No, I'm just kidding.
Just cause I want to see how it
Yeah,
goes.
soon as I realize they follow me, I'm gonna take something and then make them sketch, and then I'm gonna put it on the shelf. A couple hours over.
You not even eating these Slim
Bro,
Jims.
how many of you ate? I had my pack of crackers. Portion control.
This is portion control.
By the way, I just turned the mics on. So, either the audio is gonna change,
That's cool.
or the audio is coming from the camera.
Sounds cool to me.
That's the point where I'm gonna change to the good audio. Just because.
The in film markers.
Bro,
It's crazy.
that didn't help me at all last time.
No. Still complicated.
Nah. It wasn't bad.
We have driven to Canada.
Bro,
Flower Mound.
Mexico's next.
Oh. Hey guys.
Somewhere in Mexico.
You got the what do you call
Border.
it? Yeah, you got the border control like this. Oh man. Remind me on another episode to run. Side note, I've never seen so many people walking in history.
Oh,
you know where
what?
we at?
Bro, I live right here. Don't do me like this.
You live over here?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Bro.
Oh no.
Yeah, this is my hood.
Oh no.
Yeah.
People walk over here?
But it's half and half, bro. Look at that. You know.
Half and half what?
Actually, this is pretty much.
You got whole milk and you got half and half.
Hey, this is Highland Village right there.
Highland Village is my.
Nonetheless. Hey, look, man. I put myself at all tables. You ain't gonna. And sometimes I run around the neighborhoods they don't want me in blaring loud music just because I can. What? Tell me I won't. Show you I will, bro.
You think that this is a beef jerky moment. Every time I'm snapping into a Slim Jim, I know you.
I ain't about to play with this rapper. I'm not about to play. It's disrespect for the big people too, making food hard to get into.
What did you just do?
What you know exactly what I just did. I just cut the package open.
See, give me. Where's my water? Is this your water or my water?
It's yours.
Thanks. I don't even know how I can talk to you right now. He cut a beef jerky. He cut a beef jerky stick package open with a knife, and not no normal knife. You know when them bear knives, knives. Have I pulled out any knives, guys?
Could have been this one. Too much. I'll stop.
Okay. Let me.
My point
when this comes out,
my point being is the knife I used was very normal, very average. If it wasn't, it would have looked like the second one I pulled out. I'm just saying.
it was beef jerky.
So what? The knife was bigger than a stick of beef jerky. It was sharp. Got right through it.
I should have known you lived over here.
I got 9 knives.
Hey,
See, the house. Look, one of these houses y'all can't see right now, but one of these houses, which is the smallest house on the block, has 43 windows.
he being extra.
Smallest house on the block has 43 windows.
Those are solar panels, not windows. My point exactly.
You know how much a solar panel costs for one?
Bro, must be nice.
Man, you have to have some money to have some solar power. And them old people went door to door to my house when I owned
That's a scam.
owned it in West Texas, and they said for one, oh, you'll get your money back, over time. I said, okay, cool. How much is one? Oh, and he kept stalling. I was like, I'm down. Just I just need to know how much.
So I want one panel.
He said, I just need one panel because, I didn't have it like that.
I just want to see how it works.
That's it.
You
So
know?
he stalled the entire time until he said, can I go in to sit down? Why do you need to sit down?
Yeah, nah, that's
to
too
tell
much.
me about how much the price of a panel is. By this time, I'm already edgy about it. I'm like, this looks different. Okay, so what did he do? We go into the house, and he's showing me all the brochures and all the things. And all that stuff. He just glitched, if y'all wonder what's going on. A glitch literally just happened. But back to it. He comes in. The amount he said for one solar panel, and that's just the little, I think it was like a 5x5, 5x10 or something like that. $10,000.
Yep. They don't play.
$10,000 for a panel?
For a panel.
For the sun.
For that.
God, do we have to pay?
Bro.
So we're paying for the sun.
For sure. No, you're not paying for the sun. You're paying to catch the sun and then put it into a storage device.
Okay. Next, they need to charge ourselves for getting the vitamin D out of the sun.
I mean, they charge for anything. They got oxygen bars.
What is wrong with us?
A lot of things. That's why we're doing the show.
Why are we charging people for stuff that God put? I don't understand. The sun.
All right, see, what it is we had Nikola Tesla. That man, look, free energy was a thing. We could harness what's right in front of us, deliver it, use it, free ourselves from the utilities company.
Yes.
But that man was sponsored by JP Morgan.
Oh, Lord.
You see, but JP had money in the timber industry.
Uh-huh.
But if there was free energy, them telephone poles ain't as relevant.
Yeah.
Had to go. He stopped funding it and burned his lab down.
Man, I'm finna go home. You not finna...
True story.
I know it's a true story. The thing is, stuff like that, man, irritates stuff.
It's like,
out of me.
So many people have gone missing that can make cars run out of water. There's one young black man right now that's doing well, and his saving grace is probably because he's done it on social media where he's running vehicles on next to nothing. But you got to go into some real isolation and some real things because you really messing with some folks' money.
Yes.
And them folks got the money to make whatever
you
happen.
disappear.
That part.
And I'm gonna say it because I don't know the dude. But that's crazy. Come on, man. Let them make it. But
Power and greed is a mess. But that's
he
why
finna get hyped up. You said water?
Bro, yeah. I mean, like, it's some real physics, scientific stuff. But I mean, we could be doing so much better. There's no excuse for us not thriving and us barely surviving.
It makes no sense.
And we're in America, so we got the luxury of that.
It's greed.
It's greed. It's control.
It's control and greed. Like, why are you trying to control something? Like, for what? If you know we can run our vehicles that we need to go to jobs, that we need to take our kids places, that we need to go visit relatives, friends, things like that, to communicate, to commute overall, in amounts of times, whatever. Why are you trying to charge people for this? Look at all those cars at these dealerships, just sitting there. You know why?
People ain't got it.
People ain't got it. Gas is $1,600 a gallon.
Bro, it's a mess.
Oh, that made me mad. Like, I don't understand. When you said the sun thing, I was like, the sun is here for everybody, and God put that there for us.
So okay, me and my permaculture, why ain't we got fruit trees readily available? Why can't we walk down the street and get some? Huh?
We were supposed to.
Right. I tell you why. Because they ate the apple. This goes back to the beginning of time. Y'all can debate it how you want, but the fact of the matter is, everything just was.
Look.
And then it became this and
that. Right. Boy, say that.
Evil is real.
It is. It is.
Unholiness, dirtiness.
Oh man, that's tough. That's tough. And yeah, we can't go there. All them trees should have something on it,
bro. It's like capturing water and runoff and stuff like that. Like,
yeah,
bro, like smart design. Instead of people thinking, oh, it just needs to be gold. It needs to be big.
Yeah.
What about function?
Yeah.
But you know what? The monuments wasn't never built for function. It was built because of them. Them folks.
Oh man.
You know, I just heard the man speak on a spire. That's what the big monument is in DC. It's a big old spire. Just a big old object that represents something to somebody. And I guarantee you, when they made it, they wasn't thinking about the goodwill for the people.
Oh, no, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
And that's why one of the oldest fraternities is all about Solomon's Temple and this and that. You know, humble yourself. Rastafari, one love. Christafari. Like, learn to love your brother and sister and what that actually entails, because that's the big calling, right?
That's crazy. That's crazy work.
But, you know, the devil's working overtime, and a lot of people do a lot to divide, and not enough people doing enough to unite.
You know what I was going to say? Guess what we just passed? Or about to pass?
What do I?
Buc-ee's. Buc-ee's. For y'all who don't have Buc-ee's, go find a Buc-ee's.
Man.
Go find a Buc-ee's. They should be almost everywhere. If you can't find one, go find one.
Yeah, they something special.
And we gotta dip into that a little bit more. What we just opened up, but you know, because we coming to the close of the show. But it's. Ooh,
we'll continue to sit at Pandora's table and speak on it, because a lot of life was about energy, and energy can be spelled INNERG, as in the seventh letter of the alphabet. And let's not act like letters and numbers don't matter, because with most changes biblically, there was a change in the name. And a lot of times it was an H that got added to it. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. That's 8.
8. Mm-hmm.
The balance, 2 complete circles. Nonetheless, it all matters.
Oh, wait.
They say if you got eyes to see and ears to hear, let it be.
Yeah.
You know, but the puppet masters, the people that like to play behind the curtain and get their rocks off by controlling and manipulating. Not that I'm perfect, not that any of us are. Jesus was the only one, but we see you now more than ever. And for y'all that are twice our age, that are awakening and realizing this, like that there's some things going on, I'm glad. But don't get it twisted. A lot of us been on this for a hot minute.
Yeah.
And we've been, we've been saying things, we've been pointing things out. And people like to look at you like you're crazy, like you talking out the side of your head. But, hey, the truth is the truth with a capital T.
Mm-hmm. I heard that. But it's getting to that time where the show's finna get real greasy.
Oh, hey. Greasy food always do
what
something.
Is it? Name that.
I ain't got.
Oh, Yamaha.
Bro, you said a random manufacturer first off.
Okay, that's what I'm supposed to do.
Okay, touche. And I'm supposed to say the correct manufacturer, but I almost said I ain't got my glasses on, but I'm supposed to have my glasses on.
I gave it to you. I did it by ear.
Don't do that. Look, okay. You know how, that's one of those things that bothers me. Let's have a moment in mechanic talk. So one of the biggest reasons people love Harleys is because of the sound.
Right.
It plays to the conscious and subconscious mind. You get programmed to a certain sound. I never was a sound guy when it came to motorcycles. I just wanted to go fast. It wasn't about how they sounded or being loud. But turning wrenches, the old heads, like, oh, it sound like this. It sound like that. I appreciate the ones that got enough experience to do it right. But for the backyard, shade tree mechanics, back when I was a kid, I took apart this for my grandpa. Don't be listening to the engine and talking about it sound like the transmission. The transmission ain't nowhere near there. You sound like Ubu the fool. Like,
don't mess my whole bike up.
Don't talk about, like, you gotta have your ear is an instrument. It's gotta be dialed in. It's gotta be tuned into this. You gotta know beyond a doubt. And it's like it sounds like that. But like, don't try to like be more knowledgeable than you are. Talking, well, it sounds like it could be this. But like, do you even know how these things work? And we're back.
And we're back. A glitch in time.
See what had happened was.
What had happened?
Nonetheless, episode 3.
Yes.
Reality Reflections Unpacked.
Unpacked. That's continuing from where we were.
We're here. We don't covered all sorts of topics.
Everything.
If you missed it, get with it. Go back, check it.
Subscribe.
I'm gonna splice it. The audio is gonna be left, right, up, down. And
don't come for us either. Don't come for us.
Hey, if you do, I don't run from it because you're gonna be all in the comments, and I don't really care.
Please believe there's no running in any of this here. From this side of the black to that side of the black.
I'm gonna run to it, not from it.
All day.
You ain't gotta get
and
ready.
I'm a track star. Please believe it.
Yeah. What else? Anything else you want to hit before?
No, man. We pretty much we got a nice.
It's probably dark again.
Yeah, I think so because I'm dark already.
Oh, you so right. And you got black shirt.
And I got black audio and
smile so they can see you.
Smile so they can see you. Audio only. Yeah. So we do. But yeah, man, y'all catch us and don't forget all the time, every time we want to hear from y'all. It's just what we do. We not trying to, this ain't about turning people against each other. This is about conscious conversations. That's it. When it's all said and done. And we like to ask questions. And we're gonna, like I said, guest. That is gonna be big.
Yeah.
Because we are already getting a few episodes in. We might as well introduce.
And I was thinking like maybe every handful of episodes we'll bring a guest on.
Yes.
I've got some in mind.
Yeah.
Some of y'all know who y'all are.
Right.
But at the same time, anybody can get with us. But like you said, the primary focus is conscious conversations. So we're gonna sit here and continue to do it.
Yeah, most definitely. That's the most important. Y'all, let me know what kind of snacks y'all want.
Bro, I'm not about to be eating on this show all the time. This was this was a special third episode special. You ain't about to sit here and watch me eat.
You think I ate all these? You think I ate all these?
What you did? Dang. Man, can we get a trash bag? This man got this Lord help us. This man.
Beef jerky.
You did eat all that. Man's been eating the whole day.
Okay. I did. Maybe a couple of them. Okay. Maybe a couple times. I didn't know what time it was.
Look, my eyebrows curling because I'm jealous low key.
I know. Beef sticks.
But don't nobody want to eat that much beef. Especially in a stick form.
You know what? How can we cut? You got.
Nah, carry on. Continue to tell them how much beef you've devoured.
I think we're having technical difficulties.
I had 1 pack of crackers and 1 Slim Jim.
That's because I didn't have a pack of crackers.
What was because you didn't have a pack of crackers?
I ate so many sticks.
Bro, there's a pack of crackers right here for you. Don't make excuses. You could have had crackers.
I was looking for them.
No, you weren't.
I didn't. What? I mean, I can't eat them now. I done ate all the beef jakes. I almost got canceled because I almost said a whole different ballgame with a set of the comment section in this thing.
I thought I heard it almost.
And you didn't. And
Okay.
you didn't. And we wind it if y'all want to. And don't.
Slick Rick's likes beef sticks.
Hashtag beef sticks.
Oh man. Yeah. So maybe next time you drive and I'll have some cereal.
I dare you.
Why ain't about
Some cereal?
Out of a cup.
You know we already done had that conversation about the cereal for y'all who missed it earlier.
Nah, they didn't miss it. But another reason I don't eat cereal is because I can't eat a little bit. Like I get big bowls and then I put too much milk to make sure that I go put some more cereal on top of the leftover milk.
We can't have this conversation because this is a whole different conversation, and I know what you're feeling because I'm the exact same way.
Honey bunches of oats every time I go to my sister's house.
What?
I keep.
You are not playing. Honey bunches of oats is your favorite?
Not my favorite. I told you I eat them all, but like that's the one that like I don't feel so bad about eating it.
Man, I eat the snot out of some oats. What? Honey bunches of oats?
Dry.
I'm not playing. I walk around like they cheese or something.
What about the Chex Mix, the little powdered sugar Chex Mix snacks? Bro, you know what I'm talking about?
Man. What? Whoo. I promise. I can tear a bag up, probably about a 5-pound bag up in a whole day. Easy. And oh man, I got a cavity thinking about it though.
Yeah, my blood sugar has risen.
Man, that's crazy work.
Yeah,
that's crazy work. Yeah, them good there. Ooh, I kind of craving some now.
Well, eat some for me.
So y'all don't have to mention Brandon's name. Y'all just at Steven. If you was gonna eat a snack, do you like these snacks? I'ma answer your questions. Brandon probably won't answer questions because he don't want to eat no snacks.
Nah, I could talk about it. Now I just open the fridge and stare at stuff and like try to get fulfillment just by looking at it.
I bet not ever in existence open no fridge and not grab something up out of it.
Oh, I do it all the time.
I'm not
Pantry, for sure. I just stare at it. But I'm also as crazy. Like I'll eat one chip.
From what?
Whatever. I'll eat
one chip or what?
A chip, a bag of chips.
Open a bag of chips.
I have one chip.
And have one chip.
Self-control, because I can.
I bet not ever in existence see you open a bag of chips and you take one bag, and out of that bag, you take one chip out and be done with that bag.
Why?
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. No, I mean, I still eat the rest. I'll put the bag up.
No. I'm talking in that moment, moment.
Why do I gotta have a full serving? Why do I gotta have 6 servings?
I'm trying to eat the bag. Bro, I'm trying to eat the bag.
You can get away with it. I can't. It come right back.
B, I literally, before you came, I literally ate a bag of Ruffles.
First off, you don't have to say Ruffles so rough.
When you looked in my trunk,
I know.
What was it? How many bags?
Chips and more chips.
You think they ain't finna be gone tomorrow or the day next? Man, I'm finna eat.
This man got
That's what they there for. Chips, eat them.
This man got chips
and all kinds. Don't be stingy.
Noodles,
Ritz crackers. You gotta have them. You got to make sure. Oh, I'm finna go eat something here in a minute in honor of this kid conversation.
All right. It's time to eat. Let's wrap this up.
It's time to eat.
Yeah, get in the comments. Holler about the food, snacks, and choices. I'm not about to be eating on every episode because I don't want to relapse and go back to being overweight.
And I'm going to make sure it ain't going to be none of that. I'm going to eat, though. Because I don't know where I'm relapsing from. I'm thin in the wind.
I'm going to live vicariously through his eating habits.
Honk, honk, honk.
Must be nice.
Must be. But yeah, y'all keep up with us. Like it. Subscribe it. It is your boy, Steven. And Brandon. you know what we do, y'all. Every time we will check with y'all on the flip. We ride out.
Chew. Me and my brother, same blood, same name, same block, different pain, same flame. He took the long road, I took the hard one. Both of us learned how to move with a scar on. Mama said, lift each other when you fall. So we built from the rubble, brick by brick, wall to wall. He got the vision.
Welcome to Reality Reflections. I'm Steven, and this is Brandon. We're having conscious conversations while we ride along. So remember to like and subscribe.
Pulling up the dirt. If one gets weak, the other stays true. What I can't do alone, I can do with you. Two brothers.